Yes, good evening. I hope I'm live. Everyone can see me. Me. So I'm planning to have a very big production company in future. I've started acquiring. I have three new sets of lights for the studio, and I have many lights for when I'm doing my own vlogs. So I got some new gadgets. So that I'm planning on a very extensive tour. Maybe I'll be going to Africa, and I will maybe wanting to start a production company. So I got this. That will be very effectively. So that is it. Thank you for coming in. I see two people joining me. I think the list was 4. So I will just have to remove this audio for a minute, so I could actually concentrate, not hear what I'm saying. So, with the case of Marwa, there's been reason as to why we have not. I have myself. I will not talk about other people, but myself. I have not seen the reason as to why I should take the case with Marwa ahead. I believe he's a man of his own character. He's a man, as Anventure has described him. He's just playing suckers. So I really was actually, I reached a point where I wanted to actually pursue the matters with the authorities here, and not only one case, but I will have enjoined another case on his case too. So I just want to. I saw the comments. I never wanted to comment anything because I was not sure if I should proceed or if I will not proceed. So I never commented in any of those videos. If you have noticed, all those videos are not being commented. I just commented some, but I don't think it was necessarily about the videos that Amaro called people terrorists. So I have not actually taken into consideration. I'm still thinking, I'm checking what are my legal requirements, because I do not have sufficient evidence to proceed with the case. Yes, there is evidence. Sorry, there is evidence on him calling people terrorists. There is an organization that people are planning on on things that are malicious to the community in Yabohanse. So I believe we have enough evidence, but you are torn between taking this case ahead, because it's quite easy for Marwa to be prosecuted with this kind of nonsensical issue he brought about people being terrorists. Because if people can take that matter seriously, not only one person, but the people who are grieved, it could turn out to be really bad on Marwa's side. Vekorid, thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. So I don't see any need as to why I should proceed at the moment. But is it possible that we could proceed in future? Yes, there's a high possibility of us proceeding with the case in future. Myself proceeding with the case in future, and not only this case of terrorism, but also I believe he might have actually exploited a citizen of this country in a particular way where it's not contravenes the Polish law. So I might enjoin also with the same case. But I want to be very careful. I believe that he was being a pervert on Paulina, because I do not know the exact age. I do not know Paulina, so I would say perceived. I tend to believe that, I tend to believe that Marwa went ahead and maneuvered with somebody who is over a younger age, and that is a serious offense, and they really take it very seriously here. Why I never did it before, I do not have evidence about the age of Paulina. It was so sketchy, so I couldn't proceed. But I honestly believe that Marwa did some atrocities, which people left it hanging, and him to come and call other people terrorists. That was a very serious point. To a point where I was actually had planned to go to the police station, and not even actually the police station. There's a special office for that particular inquiry or that malicious claim that he made. So I would have actually proceeded to give that, but I took a break. I said, let me give myself time. Let's see what turns out. If he continues with this kind of accusations, then I will proceed. But moreover, being a Kenyan, I could actually proceed the Kenyan law courts to give those statements, and I would be honestly, I will be able to give the government full authorization of my bank accounts on both my Kenyan account. I only have one, or the three bank accounts that I have in Poland. So that is something that I'm yet to still see. What are my options? But if you ask me about Marwa's allegation, that was very serious. And that's why I just came to do a short video to just discuss about what could be the proceeding, what could be, what have I decided, what am I looking into. So those are my points that I decided I'll come and explain, instead of actually answering each person in that video about those claims. Yes, is the case still possible to proceed? Yes, it is very possible to proceed, but we're just collecting evidence, and that we could proceed from there, because that was a very, very serious accusation. I've never, me and Kung Fu Fanta have never supported anything of terrorism act in whatever any place. I will not speak for Kung Fu Fanta himself, Mr. Nice, or the fraternity of Kung Fu Fanta channel. I will not speak on the fraternity, but I would say personally, I took it as a very serious matter that somebody put claims that has no evidence, because he seems to have been claiming that he has seen our accounts, or he has heard of us sending money to these people. So I will just want him to ask, or those who are asking me questions about the allegations, please go and ask your own boss or your fanatic. Just go and ask him if he has ever seen my bank accounts in any way financing terrorism act in Nyabwanse. If at all, I have not even sent money to Nyabwanse. So let him come with those claims. If he comes with those claims, then we could proceed ahead. But I'm still considering the factor that I may still want to proceed in the near future. I don't know when, but I may want to proceed. But I have my own things also I'm doing here. It's been quiet, but I'm not letting it loose. We'll still proceed with the case, both in Kenya or both in Kenya, or single-handedly in Kenya, or I could do it also here in abroad, in Poland in particular. But if I do it in Poland, then trust me, I will add with the case of Paulina. That has to be investigated. I don't know what the case is about, but I tend to believe, and I'm using very strong words, I tend to believe he misused or went above the law and went with somebody who is of underage of this republic, and which is a very serious matter. Here they actually take it very seriously. You can't play with their girls or the women, even the animals. You can't. So it was very much shocking to me myself to see Marwa claiming those things, while he himself has done a lot of atrocities, not only in Poland but also in India, in many countries. He has done many much atrocities, even in our own country, Kenya. He has gone against the law, the child labor laws. He has actually violated kids. So I think it will be much fair enough if we need to stop him. And that doesn't mean that we are jealous about him, but we are just being honest with him that you are claiming people to be something else while you don't see yourself who you are in particular. So Marwa, so that is a very strong warning. And yesterday we saw even his own father coming hard on his son. And just tells you there's something wrong. There's just a total mess, the organization, how people are living in that village, and actually him controlling people in that village. So those are just my points for this particular video. I wouldn't want to stay long for this video. I will just end it there. So for anybody who wanted to know about what is proceeding later, then that is the situation. Yes, we will be. I will be proceeding on myself personally with this particular case. I would want to find how it will end. I would want to know what are the nitty-gritties of this case, because what Marwa claim on the Kung Fu Fanta channel about, and even saying the Africans are the ones who are spoiling the villagers. Now, that was very sorry. We are actually telling you need to stop what you're doing. Your shenanigans are destroying your own village mates. But he doesn't listen. So he comes and think maybe throwing a smear campaign and do a small PR will actually derail us, or will actually paint a bad picture about us. But I'm not going to stop. Actually, I've gone strong. I've even bought my own lights with my own money, no donations. Not because that I couldn't do it the same as him. I could do, but for what reasons? I believe if you need something of high quality, high production, you need to invest. So I'm doing so, and I'm not doing it because I actually got financing, or I've started getting money from YouTube. No, this is my own personal money. Are the lights very expensive? Yeah, they are very expensive. Um, they are lights with I don't know, 3 shades of lights. So we got green screen, so I could actually change the lighting. I could change the background. So it's a lot of investment, and doesn't mean that we are making money from YouTube. So I do not understand when somebody will come and say that we are actually financing something, or we are eating from YouTube's money on their name. No, we are not. I'm not. And if at all it's gonna be that way, then let it be, because you are actually messing the entire uh, um, picture of the country. You are actually portraying us as people who are beggars, or people who do not have plan. Marwa, you need to change. This is no longer the same. You need to really actually look into that, because I believe whatever you're doing is actually on a deteriorating part of our country. It's only that people got tired of you watching. The reality is that people don't. It's not that they don't watch you from Kenya. People just got tired of your shenanigans. We are the only ones who are actually still watching you, but we are not even happy even ourselves. So that tells you something, Maro. So you need to change. And if you think you could actually pursue with the court cases, please include me in, and you'll be shocked how hard I will come on you too. So it doesn't. It's not even about like what you said, that you have FBIs to check up on people. Trust me, I do not need FBI. I need to just present the evidence at the police station. There's actually a special office here in Poland called ABUWF. ABUWF, they protect the country. They protect the residents. I'm actually a resident, so they protect the residents and the people who are in that country. If you do a harm to anybody, or if you're planning anything malicious, or what you claim that we are doing, then you should have actually gone and reported to that office. So the matter is just misleading people. You're just using a smear campaign, and I believe something will come for you soon. Something will come for you soon. Eva Miller, thank you so much. It's my opinion that people keep saying that this man backslid. He can do everything, and when people should be prosecuting him, they should start feeling sorry for him. Yes, Eva Miller, trust me, if I decide to take this case, whatever you were saying about FBI, that he has a friend who the daughter works at the FBI. I do not need anybody who works at the FBI. I don't need to have anybody working at the police office here in Poland. I just need to present my case. And actually, by presenting the case, I could actually request the police station to remove me from the case. The case will be Marwa against the state of Poland, you know, and it could be a total mess. I've never wanted to do that, because I know how bad they could be, because we have an extradition law between Kenya and Poland, and this extradition law has been there for ages. They will just summon the Kenyan government to give Marwa, and if Marwa, even if he's in Argentina, They will say the guy will not know where he is. You look, and they'll do a circulation on Interpol, and the Interpol will say that the last place you're seen arriving is Argentina, and they will picking up from Argentina. It's so sad. And no, Marwa just yapping, you're just talking because it's so nice to talk. This is YouTube, but there's some things you need to sieve, you need to check before you talk. Please check, because it will actually bring you into problems. Because I could just literally go to the police station even now and make that case, and in about 1 week or 2 weeks, you start something, somebody's coming to check on you. You know, it's crazy. And you just saying that you know, it was just so misleading that you're saying you have a friend who the daughter works at the FBI. I don't think that's how the FBI works. Mr. Rice actually explained it very well. They don't work like the way you think. You don't take them round. Like whatever you did with YouTube, taking them round, that you need to demonetize somebody. No, that's not how things work, Marwa. Stop living in a world that's not real. Come to the real world. The real world is awkward. It's unforgiving. There are things that people can do to you, you will never heal. You were actually very brilliant at the start of your YouTube career, but you started bringing things that do not actually benefit you at the you know, it's you're covering up something that you're afraid to be known. You bring people to the YouTube platform so people don't talk about you, they talk other people. Marwa is just a mess. Pamela Modest, welcome, thank you. Marwa is a grown man. Eva Miller say Marwa is a grown man, and me myself, looking in from the Western world, believe that his own people is protecting him, so he can get away with saying anything and disgusting. Yeah, actually, Eva Miller, you're very much right. I believe there are some people who are coaching Marwa, thinking that they could gas him up. You know, they're gassing him up, that no one will touch you. We are here to help you. The day Marwa ran into problems, those are the first people that Marwa will call, and those are the first people that they will deny they knew Marwa. That's the sad part. They will deny they knew Marwa, and Marwa will be standing alone, fighting alone. Whatever happened to Christmas list, if that was not an awakening on Marwa, you know, they left Christmas list hanging. The way Christmas list was fighting for his own case is the way Marwa will be fighting for his own case. All those fanatics that are following him, they will disappear. They will be gone. I also believe when people are doing something, they need to keep quiet until it's completed. Let's talk more action. I'm just a direct person. Yeah, true, Eva Miller. Just like me, I've been working on some few things. I took a break for YouTube, and it's not only I took a break so that I could invest in some products. I've invested in lights. You know, look at the video. I'm yet to invest in some other things. Okay, let me say it. I'm yet to invest in cameras. So, but I've never talked about it on YouTube. I've never said anything. You know, the thing is also when you say some things about your future plans, people tend to sabotage you. People come with other plans and they mess it up, and then you end up not having all those things that you are desired. More things like a child. Well, that's true. I think it's just a reality of him not actually going through the by steps of, you know, the gradually building slowly. You know, when somebody has just gotten everything at a silver platter, it's quite easy to just run into some ideology and thinking that all that you're gonna do is gonna make sense. So that's about it with Marwa. No disrespect intended, but what I see, the government of Kenya is corrupt. I will report him to the United States law and Poland's law. Yes, Eva Miller. That's why I'm of the opinion, if I'm to proceed to this case, I know how effective the Polish law is, and I know how they protect their own people. And it doesn't mean I have to be their own people. I mean by the moment that if you are paying taxes in the country, the highly you got the respect that you have makes it actually very makes the government to protect you. So if I say, like, one friend of mine was supposed to be deported, and then he was asked if there's somebody in the country, in their own country, because he was not actually from Kenya, he was from another country in Africa. He was asked if there's somebody in that country of yours that would actually harm you, please let us know so that we will prevent you from deporting you. Can you imagine? The government does not want to deport you, because if there's somebody who is putting a threat on your life, they will actually retain you in the country. You continue working and paying taxes in that country. That's how important a taxpayer they take seriously. In these countries, in the Western world, Marwa doesn't know that. The Western world protects a taxpayer. Anybody, it doesn't matter if you're black, you're Chinese, you're Indian. If you're a taxpayer, the government highly values you. If you're somebody who is living actually in a country, it means all your bills, you're actually paying bills, you're part of the parcel of the growth of the economy. They actually protect you. So I believe in Kenyan government law, yes, I may report him, and then the police will start asking for bribe, which maybe I may be offended and I'll not give, and then the case will hang. But if I just go to the government here, they will just take the case, and they'll ask me, do you want to be the witness of the case? Or we could proceed with this evidence that you're given us, and we'll do our own investigation. So I believe what you're saying is true. Kenyan government might be a problem to prosecute with this case, and that's why Marwa has been playing around with people. You can see what he's doing in the village. Kids of 17, 16, 14, 12 years working at his site. He knows practically that the government will do nothing until somebody complains. That's when the problem will start. But you can see he's just knowingly doing things because the government doesn't care. So he also doesn't care. The government lies, so he will also want to lie. I don't think that's how it should be. And actually, it's something that people are fighting so hard at the moment. Last year, you saw how much the youths fight for the change, or rejected the finance bill. It's because people want a better life, and Marwa is taking us there. I believe Marwa is taking people there. So I will just continue saying that I may proceed with this case in the near future. I like taking my things slowly. I don't rush. I like taking my things slowly. So now we've got lights, we've got things. We could be actually going live any particular time. So I believe time is now ready for us to do anything that I wanted to do on YouTube. And I'm yet to invest more, only for the betterment of the channel, and good production. So this is by it. Anyway, I'm so much glad that most of people have joined. About 14 people have joined. So it's a great honor. On this video, we just want to end it now. We'll do another reaction about Kenyan issues. So I'm yet to still do the video and post it out there. I may come back with another Marwa's shenanigans. There's a video that I still want to do with Marwa. I will still do it today. Lisa, thank you for coming in. You said he should be reported to YouTube. Yeah, I think he should, but I don't know what are the limitations of YouTube taking this on him, not the Kenyan government. Everyone is against the Kenyan government. The Kenyan government can be a little bit careless sometimes. Instead of taking the right person in, they'll take the wrong person. You who's coming to complain, they might actually put you in. So, and I honestly believe that something needs to be done soon. Something needs to be done soon. So, as I said, I may proceed with this case in the near future. I've not let it go. It's not let it go. The video is still up there. Sadly, the video is still up there. So I believe we'll just wait and see what the near future holds. Maybe the day that I'll have the time, I may continue and I may decide to go ahead and take this case to the relevant authorities involved. Just to see what has been done. Yeah. True, Lisa. Yeah, a lot has been done in Kenya and nothing happened. You can imagine the brother is working with a police person, and the police person knows that this person actually does some stuff that are not right, and she does nothing. And she's a policewoman, so It's sad. It's sad though. It's really sad. I don't know if you know, the thing is also another thing. Also, there's another thing people need to know. Sometimes the police could be a friend in Kenya. It doesn't mean they're your friends. They are there on investigation purposes. So we don't know. Maybe also the police is investigating on him, or maybe the dad through, or trying to get into the family through him. So we don't know. Uh, yeah, everything's so sad about this situation. If this case, if I take upon this case and this case goes on, I ought not to be blamed. I hope no one will blame me, because I did a video 3 weeks ago asking for, you know, for a retreat of this statement. He never cared. He has never said anything. Nobody has even talked about it. So if I proceed with this case, I'm in my right sense. Just as he claimed that we are terrorists, then he need to come and explain that. So I really don't care. I will not care anything. If anything happens to him, that is for him to handle, because he brought this to himself. He said he will not care who he hurts. So he keeps giving them chances. Look at how he laughs at Mogesi's accident. Sad. Can you imagine if Mogesi had in bad way, something bad would have happened, the worst would have happened, and him continuing laughing at people, and the worst could happen. People start thinking maybe you're the one who's taking people out, and people have died. Yeah, meeting with you, people are dying. So yeah, for him not to care, I also will not care. With this case proceed, I will proceed with this case very soon. Trust me, I believe you not. If I will have the evidence, if I will make the case, I may post it on YouTube. Maybe not how the case is going, but I'll post that the case is already officially on. This particular moment, we'll just end the video. I may want to do other Kenyan reaction also. That's why I invested on the lights. So we see what everything will hold, and we can meet in another video. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope to see you in another video. So, okay, there's some questions coming. How about reporting to YouTube to get the ball rolling? I don't know how to do it, but that will be very interesting. I will check on the YouTube guidelines on how to do that. Yes, I will try and get into this before. I will take my time. I will actually want to take my time to get to know how I could go around this, either on YouTube or either on the police department here, which could be the best place. Or if the both could work, yes, why not? If YouTube and the police will work together, why not? Yes. So that is my opinion of this case. But will I go to on with the case? Yes, I will go on with the case. So much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. If you see the lights did a great service today, I know the other maybe is a little bit better, but if this light did a great service, please let me know. We see Google on YouTube. Okay. So we'll see you another time on another video. Thank you so much. Okay.